inspiration, education, action. This is the Seeds to Success Show with Ben Godinez on Money 105.5.
Stop looking for your favorite podcast and driving. Welcome to the Seeds to Success Show. I am your host, Ben Godinez, with Gateway Insurance Group and your Insurance 101 guy. Take the if out of life and learn to live. We got an exciting show lined up for you today. You are privileged to have Caliph Assagai on the air today. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thanks, sir.
Caliph is the co-founder with me of Seeds to Success, and he is here to deliver some inspiration, education, and action.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're excited to have him today. If you're watching this in post-production, you're probably noticing the high-quality video production done by Keith Halterman at Go View This Home Productions. Any event that you want to do, or real estate advertising, from pictures to social media and listing videos, these guys are a local company. They produce high-quality videos, as you can see on the Ben Godinez YouTube channel and at Seeds to Success. So you need to check them out. GoViewThisHome.com. Give them a call. 916-207-2097. We have an exciting topic here today that is essential for all success. So if you're tuning in because you want to pursue your dreams or you want to achieve high levels of success, this is the show for you. We're talking about dreams, goals, and vision with Caliph Assagai. Now, dude, I tried to be all pretty and handsome like you and shave my head. If you're watching this, you're noticing that he's a studly young man.
Thanks, sir.
But I couldn't quite get there. No, actually, in all seriousness, I did shave my head, not because I'm losing my hair, but to support my buddy Paul. He's 28. He came down with cancer. They found it by accident, and so we did a little party for him this weekend, and we all shaved our heads. And it was awesome. I invited my stylist Corinne, that normally cuts my hair, and she's been on the show, or she's going to come on the show. She was gonna shave four guys' heads at this party, and it ended up being 11 dudes that all came to walk with their brother. So if you guys can pray for him, man, that would be awesome. By God's grace, he is in high spirits right now. From all support. So anyway, enough about my losing my hair.
Looks good. Looks good.
Thank you, man. Well, let's get into it, man. We're here to talk about goals, dreams, and ambitions and all that. So I want to kind of introduce you formally to everybody that's listening, because we've been talking about Seeds to Success for a few weeks, and I don't think people really understand what it is that Seeds to Success is all about. So tell our listeners and our viewers more about yourself and about Seeds to Success.
Cool. Well, I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach. I help people create a vision for their ideal lives and develop the courage and the confidence to pursue that vision so that they can live the life of their dreams. And that's truly what Seeds to Success and the event that we'll be talking about today, Dream Life Academy, is all about. And so life should be lived inspired. A lot of people are walking around not really enjoying what they're doing, without a lot of vision for their life, and not really excited about life. And there's really no reason to wake up every day and hate your life if you're really excited about something. And so the idea of having a great dream for your life or a spectacular vision for your life is all about waking up motivated and feeling like there's something to get excited about every single day. There's something that you're trying to accomplish every single day that can really help to make your life better and also make the world better. So that's where Seeds to Success comes in. It's a facilitated personal development group and a community where people are all talking about their own personal growth, their own personal development, and the pursuit of their dreams. And ultimately, your dream is about happiness and fulfillment. We talk about Seeds to Success, and a lot of folks think success is a professional thing or a monetary thing, and really it's a spiritual thing, it's a fulfillment thing. It's about whatever success is to you, and finding a way to achieve that. And true success is just happiness and contentment wherever you are, and also being able to be in that place, happy and content, while pursuing something more for your life. And so that's what success is all about, providing a supportive community to actually pursue your dreams, talk about that, and other people who are really encouraged. There are so many voices in our life every single day telling us why we shouldn't be dreaming so big, and why we can't accomplish certain things, and
the naysayers.
The naysayers, the haters are everywhere.
Haters don't hate.
And and I feel for the haters. They have seriously. I do.
Poor guys. Just
haters,
nothing better to do.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? They've all tried something and failed, and they accepted a temporary setback as a failure, and they decided they weren't going to try anymore. And so when they see you trying to pursue something and do something great, their response is, "Oh, don't try that. You're going to end up just like me. Just a failure and a hater." And the reality is, if that hater were to pick up and say, "I'm going to try again," and always pick up and say, "I'm going to try again," they would never be in that position to say you shouldn't try, because they would end up succeeding. And so, that's one place the haters come from. The other ones, they just have seen so many other people fail, or they want to protect you from the feelings of failure that they've experienced. And so they're not doing it just out of their own personal, failures necessarily, but really, like, your parents are sometimes the biggest haters in your life, right?
Yep.
They're like, take the safe route, get that job that's just going to provide for you, and in 20 years you can retire, or whatever retirement looks like in 2016. Yeah. And so, Seeds to Success is all about saying, listen, just live the life that you want. Figure out what it is that you really want, and just have the courage to go and pursue that. Nothing is keeping you from living your dream except for you.
That's right.
And your decision to take it on.
And like you said, Caliph, like most people that do discourage you from pursuing your dreams are usually folks that maybe have tried and failed,
right? Or
they were too scared to try.
That's a good point. Yes.
And so they have that fear bubble, that terror barrier,
right,
as it would be called by Bob Proctor. And they don't try to hate. They probably say it in love,
right,
which is great. But you have to filter that, and you've
right,
got to discern, well, why are they telling me not to do this?
Right.
And it's probably because of the place that they're coming from. Their paradigm is like you go to school, you get your government job, or you get your steady, safe, hourly job or salary, and then you move
right,
on and you retire.
Right. But even that steady, safe government job, you can still live your dream with a stable income. The question is, what are you doing outside of that? What are you doing for fulfillment? You're not living to work, you're working to live, right? And so some people are able to love everything they do at work every day. Some people are able to enjoy themselves, find flow in their everyday activities, even if it's not their passion, but they have the time and the freedom and the security to pursue their passion outside of work, So it's really just about what does that mix look like to the individual, for sure.
Now, what does somebody have to have, though, in order to really achieve their dreams? Because we talk about pursuing your dreams, and I think a lot of folks might say, well, that's for them, that's not for me.
Right.
Because they're thinking I have to be a business entrepreneur in order to pursue my dreams. That's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
So what does it take internally, innately in somebody to take that first step?
I really think it's about understanding what you truly want out of life, what your dream really is. A lot of people are living the dream that somebody else had for them, or they're living the dream that they were told that they should have, and they're not really focused on what would be fulfilling to them as a lifestyle. And so to be able to identify what would actually be fulfilling, what would I want to be spending my time doing if money didn't matter? What challenge would I take on if I knew I wouldn't fail? Like, what should my life actually be that would be something that really gets me excited about life? And that's what we're going to be talking about in the event, Dream Life Academy, is how to create a vision for your ideal life, a vision for your dream life, and really breaking through those barriers that keep people from pursuing that. Because most people, if you ask them, and most of my clients, the first question I ask is, okay, well, what do you want to be doing? Where do you want to be? And the answer most commonly is, I really don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of like, I got this job and everybody said go to school, and I went to school and I picked a major, which is not picking a life, and then I picked a career, which is not picking a life, and now I have this career, but I don't have the life that I want. And so how do I get there? But they're so tracked into the fact that because of their path that they've already walked, their path forward is predetermined and defined by what they've already done. So really it's about breaking people out of that pattern of thinking that just because something went a certain way yesterday, tomorrow has to be similar. You can change at any point and create the vision for your ideal life.
We're creatures of habit, right? And so they say it takes, 21 days, 3 weeks, or you could say 30 days, basically a month, to create a new habit.
Right.
And so it's so easy for us to fall back into our old comfortable habits.
Right.
So I think it takes creating new habits, and those you have to make intentional efforts every single day to create those new habits so that you're on that path.
Right.
And so that's kind of what you help them achieve.
Yeah, so after you have the vision for your life, and which I think is the crucial element, because when you're changing your habits, you've got to know, why am I doing this? It's uncomfortable. Change is not easy. Mm-hmm. And if you are thinking that I just want to be better, okay, that's a good goal. But if you know what that better is going to get you, if you know what that growth is going to get you, you're going to be more committed to getting there. So yeah, it's changing your habits, and a lot of that's changing your mindset, changing how you react to things, what you focus on, what things mean to you, and also just your internal dialogue. And that's really one of the most important things, because a lot of us, we talked about haters earlier, a lot of us are our number one haters. We're the ones who are telling us that we can't do things. We're the ones who are saying that we don't deserve it. We're the ones talking ourselves out of big risks and big opportunities, because we've been programmed to think that, like you said, living your dream is for those other people, those privileged people. And, the greatest success stories in the world are those who went from nothing to something, but so many people think that because of my lack of resources, there's no way I can get there. Well, there is. And I'm not saying that there aren't challenges in life that people truly face that hold them back, but it's really about knowing why it's worth it to get through the struggles that you're going through to get to where you want to go.
I know you're a big avid reader, Caliph. I mean, you've read probably dozens of books even this year, I would imagine. What kind of books would you point someone in that direction?
Number one book is always going to be Think and Grow Rich. I know you've already talked about that on the show, and that was a leading question because you knew what my answer was going to be.
I'm holding Think and Grow Rich as we speak right now.
Yeah, Think and Grow Rich has probably been the most influential book that I've read with respect to my entrepreneurial pursuits. And, it just helps you develop a mindset and understanding of what it means to be successful, again, defining your own success, creating a burning desire, persistence, autosuggestion, all of the key elements to achieving the life of your dreams. And that's what I teach, and that's what we teach in Seeds to Success, and that's what I teach in Dream Life Academy. But everybody needs a different voice, a different energy signature, somebody to guide them on this path, and that's what I help to do for people, because reading it by yourself is helpful, but reading it in a community, having the support of a coach, and having people who are using these principles every day around to help to guide you and push you as you start to change your life, that's really valuable.
I think the key words that you said there, Caliph, were community and coach.
Yeah.
You can't do it without community, and you can't do it without a coach.
That's right.
So that's why Seeds of Success exists.
Yes.
All right, we're going to leave them with that, and stay with us here on the Seeds of Success show. We're going to dive into desire with Caliph Assagai. Thanks so much.
Inspiration, education, action. This is the Seeds to Success show with Ben Godinez on Money 105.5.